Good day, guys. You guys been begging for this update, so we are going to do it. We're almost there. Got my sniffer in gear. Scott's ahead of me. He's breaking trail. Hard to film and break trail at the same time. But got my sniffer ready. See if we can't sniff them out. I'm hoping that this raccoon's active. Is it 2 weeks, Scott? About 2? 3? 2, maybe 2.5, 3. Last time we waited 5 weeks, which was clearly way too long. But we're getting on in the season. We're late. August, September, real close, and we should have the timing just right. So we're gonna see what's going on here at the Maggot feeder, and hopefully we can get a mess of trout. Last time we got a mess of trout, but not how we wanted to.
Hanging in the water.
Oh, it is. It's a little ragged. It's dried up here pretty good. The raccoon, the water's higher. That's what it is.
Yeah, water's a lot higher.
The water's a lot higher. That raccoon, there's some bugs on it, but whether there's some maggots flying off there, I don't know. We'll have to see. It doesn't smell too bad, thankfully. You smell it yet? No, doesn't smell too bad.
I can see the old one.
Yeah, the old one's hanging around here. But we got a bluebird sky again, which is not good for fishing.
Oh, there we go. I got a whiff of it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Taste that?
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's pretty nasty. But I'd like to catch 10 fish if we can.
It'd be nice.
I don't think I'm gonna come back out here again, so this is gonna be the last update on the Maggot feeder. If we can catch 10 fish, we'll head back to the cabin. I got a delivery for Kevin to make. He's starting on a new project today, so we're gonna check that out. Let's see if we can't catch some fish from this project we've been working on for 8 weeks now. Oh, what's that?
Bubbles from the bottom.
Ah, I thought it was a fish jumping. Hello, we on? All right, see what we can do. Gotta get a quick meal out of here. Quick meal. There's a fish, but it's a small one. I think we're gonna have to go to the shade, to be honest. Not too many trout like to hang out. Oh, that was one. That was a little guy though.
Still on.
Was it a trout? Nope.
Yeah, it was.
Was it a little trout?
Yep.
Because if that's trout, we're like bang on for temperature.
Yeah.
That's super active. Oh, that raccoon freaking stinks.
Look at the bottom of the head.
Is it just covered in... They're coming up and smacking it. I think that was the last one of that pool, because nothing going after it now. What is that? Is that a trout?
It is a trout.
Dude, if that's a trout, it is a trout. Those things, we're gonna catch a ton of fish today.
Yep.
Seriously, they're coming up, like literally just diving up to grab stuff.
Oh yeah.
Without any hesitation. Okay, I'm gonna go try this spot down here in the shade. Okay. I'm gonna go too far. So we got a plan here today. We're gonna do the
you might as well
let them go. I think we're gonna catch a bigger one.
Alrighty.
That might be the famous last words kind of deal. So it's saying is there's a way to fish for trout ethically with another person on a creek. What you do is you hole hop. So the lead guy goes to the next hole. He stays there until the trail guy catches up, and then he leapfrogs over to the next one. Unless he thinks there's like a whole bunch of fish in the hole, in which case they share it for a little bit before he moves on. So you're always going to get a chance at fresh fish. Oh, I got myself snagged on that log. Shoot, I'm broke off. Bummer. Scott's got a good one on here. Out of the hole too, while I was retying. He's playing it out.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to film it. Here, okay.
Just hit the record button.
Oh! Happened.
I waited too bloody long and then it got off.
We're just downstream a little bit from the Maggot feeder. There should be tons of fish just hiding back here in the shade. I love the shade. Let's see if we can't get one right away. Oh, right away. Bite right away. Just watching my line here for any movement. It's a little bit. There's a little bit more. One more time. Oh, that's a stick. Shoot, I thought I had a big fish. Just had a big stick. Oh, there we had one there. It's a little chub. It's not good. Not good at all. We need a bigger fish than that. I just saw a fish rise up here, and this is the last hole I normally fish in this run. After that, I turn around. But we got a ton of holes to fish on the way back. There we go. We got a take there. Come on, take it. Stay out of the bushes. There we go. There's a fish. Oh, it's a good one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up on the shore. Ooh, I'm stuck in the bushes. All right, forget the rod. We got the fish. Here we go. Just hooked in the lip too. That might not look like a big brook trout to you, but that's about as big as this river makes. There's a good fish. Beautiful colors. They're starting to go into spawn. They're not quite there yet. Another month or so, they'll be full rip. But that's gonna be lunch. I'll start a lunch bag for us. I can only eat about 5 of those. Sometimes it helps if there's more than one fish in a hole because they get competitive. The big one usually bites first. That's how it gets big. I think we got one here. Oh, just a little one. A little chub. Yep, just a chub. Oh, freaking wrapped me again. No, he's wrapped me up, but still moving, so he might get me out.
You can feel him on it.
Yeah. He's probably just gonna go around it 10 times. Shoot.
Come to snag a couple.
Oh, he got it out, I think.
Did he come out?
I don't think he came out with it though. Oh, he did come out with it. No way. Oh, he did. It's a good fish too.
There you go.
I broke the stick off. He's got to get out of this tree now. Come on. Broke the branch off. I was lucky to get that. He wrapped it around like 3 times. It's still not coming off. There. That's a good brookie. What do you think of that one?
That's a very nice brookie.
For this creek, that's perfect. They get a bit bigger than that. But
That was about the size of the one I lost down there.
Yeah.
So they're in here. It's just a matter of finding them.
Yeah, we just got to find the deep holes. That's all. There's the other one. So we got 2.
I'm gonna grab some there. Wait till
2. There we go. 3 more. We got lunch. Scott's still skunked, but it's not going to last for long because we're going to go find some deeper pockets. With 3 in this hole alone. Oh, what is this guy here? Ah, it's a little chub. I think this hole's done. Once you catch that second chub, I think it's all over. Ah, shoot. Well, that raccoon smells too bad here. Plus the sun's on it now. So it is feeding all those fish. Like I caught those 2 fish down there. Those fish will easily cruise up here at night and feed, but I don't think they're gonna come up here right now. You can see right down to the bottom with the sun on it. So we're gonna go upstream, and I know there's some more pockets up there. We're gonna try to get 8 more. That's the goal. We're not gonna leave here till we get 8 more. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Scott's in. Come on. Let's get through. Put my long sleeve shirt back on. Oh, there's freaking stinging nettles in here. Oh, we found a beaver house here. Ouch. There's usually lots of structure around these for fishing. I'll get my ankle all twisted up in the house part of it.
Oh, right there.
There he is, yeah. Oh, that's a huge freaking beaver, man. Oh, that thing's freaking massive.
Hurry up and get your trapping license.
Yeah, right? That thing's freaking huge, dude. That looks like a 30-pounder. A big gob of worm on there now. Try this big hole. Scott says he's onto some fish down there. But I think there's gotta be a big trout hanging out in that bend here. Yeah, there's a fish that came all the way out to grab it. Oh, I let go. Let's see how aggressive this guy. Oh, he took a swipe. Ah, that's a little guy. You want the big guy.
And one instantly.
Yeah. A small one though. Small ones are harder to catch. This beaver's got houses everywhere. Look at this one. He's a bank beaver. He's got some way to come up inside from the river. He's getting fat off all the alders in here. There's gotta be a fish under that log though. Whether we can get him to come out and grab it. Well, if you wonder what the rest of the river looks like, pretty much like this. Over your head. Just nettles. The only place we caught fish was around the maggot feeder. We haven't managed to catch anything. We've been fishing probably, I don't know, 200-300 yards up the creek, just hitting little pockets here in the shade. Tough fish. Bright sunny conditions, never ideal for creek trout fishing. They don't want to come out. So trying to make the most of it. At least we got a couple fish to eat, so it's something. Alrighty guys, we're back at the cabin. We got two, enough for a bite to eat. But I want to show you what I got for Kevin, because he's working on a new project. Oh, it's a little bit buried. So whenever Kevin starts a project, we'll always keep an eye out for different things, because there's, you know, here we use so much things that people just got rid of. So I don't know if you can tell what this is, but it's actually one part of a futon. So if you can imagine, that's a bed. And what I think he's going to be able to do is mount it on the wall like a Murphy bed, and then he might actually be able to do a bunk situation. So it's about the size of a human and about the width of a human. So if he covers that up with a piece of plywood and you get a little blow up foam mattress used for camping, that'll make a perfect bed. Well, you know, if you guys are following the cabin, you got to go over to Modern Self-Reliance and follow Kevin's journey on producing this off-grid business. I don't see any activity down here. He's supposed to be down here. This was the site. He was at the other side of the pond.
Something down there.
Supposedly doing something.
I see a milk crate.
You see a milk? No, that's not it. That's from the pump of the pond.
Oh.
But we're gonna clean these fish down here, wash up. The water here is nice and cool.
Yeah.
It's troutable.
Oh yeah, no, the water here is definitely cold enough for trout.
Just has to be a little deeper. A lot of butter and a little bit of fish. How about that? Man, that's meager. Some woodobo. A lot of woodobo. I was hoping to get out to the squirrel stand, but I didn't have enough room to get my chairs in the car. The squirrel stand's way back. But we might we'll check the cameras yet. See what's going around, because there's a doe and a fawn, there's some coyote, and lots of squirrels. Things are about to open up too. So, oh, look at that deliciousness happening. I think it's probably done, but we're gonna give it a little bit more. Just a bit more. What's missing out here? I know what's missing out here. Like, Kevin's he's gonna add something to here. But we're thinking like it needs lots of animals down here. So they're standing around, it's like, what's happening? There's not much happening. We need some animals. We need some chickens, laying chickens, turkeys. Yeah, for eating. Kevin's not sold on the duck ideas. He's got a couple ducks already. Not sold on the ducks yet. I think if you just let free range them down here, they'd be fine. I might have to take this over. You guys let me know if you want to see me do this maybe next spring and get a whole bunch of animals down here. A pig.
Have a pig, and then at the end of the year have a pig roast.
Pig roast, and then we can use the smoker and smoke it. There's so many things we can do out here with the space. It's just missing something here. It's just not super, I don't know. It's like, it's a cool place to hang out, but then you look around and what's next? Like, there's no fish in the pond. That's a major thing. All right, we need to get this place hopping. I know Kevin's not going to be gung-ho because I've already talked to him about it. So, well, you guys let me know if you want me to do it, because I think if I take the responsibility of turning this place into more homestead kind of thing, then he'll be on board. I'll have to be out here more often, so that'll be more of my time spent. Well, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Nice soaking up in butter. That's ready to go. Well, that was a lot of work for a little bit of fish, but here we are. Wish I could eat a whole, but obviously gonna be full of bones. Oftentimes you can just pull the tail right out.
This turned out better than the salmon that we just did.
Oh, it's so much.
Other than it's missing smoke.
This small fish is better.
Yeah. Mm.
All right, let's go check the trail cameras, because I'm curious. I haven't checked them in probably 2 or 3 weeks. This is like a treasure hunt. If you guys don't have trail cameras, this was a big thing. I do trail cameras way back. I used to use film. Oh, coyote walked right by the pond. That's pretty crazy. Another one, back and forth. And the squirrels during the daylight. What else is going on here? What's that? Oh, a turkey walked by. That's pretty cool. Neat. Another turkey. We don't even need turkeys down here. We have turkeys down here already. Cool. All right, let's go check out the next one. So our trail has turned out pretty good. We're gonna do a little bit of a loop. Well, we'll probably come back out the same way, but we've been working on this trail to get back deeper into the woods for a while now, and animals are kind of starting to use it. There's a doe and a fawn that's been out here regularly, but I haven't seen any other deer, which makes me wonder if I should hunt back here or not. But the thing about this area is you hunt, and then if something happens, or if a deer comes through or whatever, you catch it. So there could, at any time during the rut, there could always be a deer passing through. So I think I'm gonna pull this camera out. I think it's where it is, it's too far in the bedding area. I wanted to just do some recon to find out where it was. But seeing that doe and that fawn spend a lot of time back in here, this camera is just gonna spook it out of the area, or if I come hunt out here, it's gonna spoil the area. Just coming to check the camera all the time will do that. Set the playback, and let's see what we see. There's mostly false triggers with the sun so far. Some grass. Oh, there's me and Lena walking in. Last time I checked it. I don't know if there's anything in there since I came.
Oh.
So there's a doe, and I think she was there before the last time I checked. I don't think she's been there since. There's her fawn. There's the doe coming in the first time, probably after I set the camera up. There's Kevin and me. And before that, that was the other set, so that doesn't count. So since me and Lena checked, I don't know. I don't think anything came in here, so there's a good reason just to pull this camera out completely. And we can put it somewhere else, maybe up at the squirrel stand, and do some recon up there. No, so nothing happened since the last time. It's like this area's kind of been spoiled just from that little bit of foot traffic. All right, one more camera to check. Last camera I have set. Probably gonna move this one too, to be honest. A false trigger. I don't know what that is. Is that a rabbit? Turkey. A bunch of turkeys. More turkeys. A squirrel. Yeah, it's a rabbit. There's bunnies out here. Lots of bunnies. There's a deer. Oh, is that a little buck?
That is a little buck.
Yeah, a little, is that a spike buck? Yeah.
Yep.
Little spike buck, that's cool. Huh. Is that him again? Yeah, it's the spike buck again. He's new, I've never seen him before. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's a little spike buck. I've never seen that spike buck before.
He's new. That's good though. That means more deer are starting to use this trail.
Yeah. We cut the trail so that it crossed the road over there, remember?
Yeah.
So it could be that buck's figuring out, hey, I can come bed down in here. I can go feed over there and come bed on this side. That's good news. All right, we'll pull this guy out anyway. Maybe we'll find another spot up on the squirrel side. Squirrel stand, and we'll see what we have up that way. It's a little wet through there, but I think we should be able to get through the shoes.
We were when we were with Jeremy.
Yeah, okay.
And it hasn't rained that much since then.
All right, so let's go up there and see what's going on the other side. Get some more intel, because hunting season is just around the corner. We're not checking this camera, we're putting it up. So we're at a pretty open spot here. So I saw some deer tracks coming this way, and there's always turkeys in here. So, and yeah, Scott found a bunch of turkey feathers. Looks like something got murdered by probably a coyote. But take it over to the squirrel stand. That's where we kill all the squirrels. That's where Jeremy kills all the squirrels. See what's going on there. And then there's a trail we made going back through the swamp, back toward the cabin. We'll put the last camera there, and we'll have a good idea of what's going on the property. Well, so the squirrel stand is up there. I got a plan for the squirrel stand. You have to hold on for a second. We got our trail. Trail you can't really see very well, but it goes that way through the swamp. We'll take you there after. Yeah, we'll do it after. I want to take you up to the squirrel stand now and have a look. See, we'll put Jeremy up here through most of the deer season, at least a week of it, and he didn't see very much activity. The field behind us here, which we're hoping to draw the deer out, is actually just clover, and that's not a big magnet for deer. Early season, yeah, but last year it was just overburdened. It was just hay. Are you coming up, Scott?
I will once you're out.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh man, there's freaking raccoon poop everywhere up here. This is not surprising. Okay, all clear. 3 points of contact at all times.
Sure.
So don't go over their side too much. That's your fair warning because we haven't really finished that one. It's a work in progress. But should be safe everywhere else. I wouldn't jump on it or anything, but you should be all right. Heck of a view up here, huh?
I'd say.
But I'd like to see Kevin make this so I can sleep out here.
That'd be nice.
That's my plan. Put a roof on here. Even just with a roof, I think you'd sleep out here. A proper roof. Put some walls up there and some shooting windows. This would work out really well. And I pick out squirrels during the day, and that evening just watch out for the deer to come through. But it's a nice easy sit too. I have chairs that I was going to bring out here today, but the car was filled up with that other project for Kevin. He needed it sooner than I did. You always got to aim your trail cameras down, not by much. Put them up high, just put a stick in behind, and then just so they're aimed down. Everything happens on the ground, nothing happens up above. So you're not capturing anything if you aim your camera up. And you want to move absolutely everything so you don't get any false triggers. And you want to aim it down the trail to give your camera lots of time to activate. Go this way a bit, yeah, perfect. So that once the animal gets to about here, it's going to trigger it. You can see me perfectly, right?
Yeah, right, dead center.
Dead center, and that's what you want. So there's the trail here, and then the deer is going to be like, once it gets to here, it's going to be like, something's up, but that's fine, I'm past it. I don't really care anymore. At least in my experience anyway. Some deer are different, some deer are fickle, some deer, they see the camera once and they never come back. Other deer, man, we got some prints through here. This is the swamp run, and then we can get up on the other side and back to the cabin. So that'll be our kind of our homework for the deer season, because as you know, I'm not going to be able to do a lot of prep if I'm going to go away. By the time I get back, we'll be right full swing into the hunt, so I won't be able to do too much. We're gonna see if he likes my find, my treasure. Fits the bill, I think. Kevin's finally back. What have you been doing all day? There's not been any construction over here.
I've been acquiring. I've been taking stuff apart to use for my next build.
Slacking off. So what do you think of my stuff?
That's where did you find that?
On the side of the road.
This is like roadkill. This is roadkill bed.
It's a roadkill bed.
I like it. It's substantial.
Isn't it?
I didn't think it was gonna be so solid.
It's growing on me. The more I see it, the more I think it's just gonna work perfectly for what you need it for.
Is that cat hair?
There's some kind of animal hair on there. That's what you get for free. But it's like the perfect human body size.
It is. It's very, very human body.
It's exactly the right size. It's not too big, not too small. So it's like for your mini thing.
It's oh yeah, the mini thing. Did you mention anything about the mini thing?
A little bit. I call it a tree stand, or I think I mentioned it was a.
It's the YouTube. It's the YouTube forest cube.
Meditation hut. Forest cube.
YouTube forest cube. We got it off the floor.
Well, so you gotta be able to like barely reach it with your hand outstretched.
Oh.
Otherwise, you feel claustrophobic.
Well,
so you wake up and
it's comfy.
You wake up and you hit the bed.
Who shoots straight up when they wake up?
I do. Everybody doesn't have the bad dreams.
Whack. That's where you just sleep on the top bunk then.
I growing up with the wooded beardsman, I slept on the bottom bunk, and yeah, it was comfy. It was about that far apart. Look at.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do 2 Murphys?
Yeah, bunk beds. So you could 2 people in the forest cube. No shenanigans in the forest cube. You got your own bunk.
What I'm thinking is Jeremy can sleep here and I can sleep in the forest cube because he snores way too much.
Did you describe how the forest cube's gonna be? I talked to the framer this morning, and I got all the logistics worked out in my head.
We'll just leave it. I'll leave it to your imagination. You guys come on and check out his channel. I think that's it for today. Bye.